Welcome to Peoria for the opening round of the NIT as the fans are filing into the Carver Arena for opening round action. It's the Loyola Chicago Ramblers taking on the Bradley Braves as these longtime rivals get set to renew their rivalry. The Ramblers coming in from just 3 hours north in Chicago, and away we go in the opening round of the National Invitation Tournament. And Bradley starts with the basketball and Almar Atlas in the freshman. Connor Hickman throws it down low to Darius Hanna, working against Miles Rubin, who set the single-season blocks record at Loyola. Misses there, but a foul called on the floor. Down the floor, all 5'8" of him, but one of the best guards in the Missouri Valley Conference. Out to Connor Hickman, misses the three, but Darius Hanna there for the slam.
Well, you gotta get those extra possessions against the good.
Braden Norris trying to throw it inside and turns it over to Hanna. Taking it coast to coast himself. Foul and the bucket goes.
How about the big man using his wheels in transition? Out there leading the break, says, don't worry about it, guards. You guys run the wing. I'll take it in the middle, and takes it all the way down the floor. Let's go back to this one more time. Pick, roll hard to the front of the basket right there to clean everything up. That's great fundamental basketball there, and then the...
And he does. And Scott, this is
a big few points.
Off the miss, Darius Hanna with the rebound and out to Duke D. These guys play a lot of close ones. They know each other, certainly. And now a three try is good.
And they're getting open looks from the perimeter.
Davis throws to the corner. Leon's going to work, spins around Norris. 10 straight points for the Braves. Watson now with 9 to shoot. Braden Norris open on the wing for three. That won't go. Rebounded to Des Watson. Loyola 0 for 6 from the field so far.
Yeah, that Bradley really moving good defensively.
And now David Delacoon puts in the first basket for Loyola.
Yeah, that second.
Down the floor, Des Watson. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, Leons was right at the rim to challenge that shot. Made Watson change what he wanted to do at the rim.
Now Duke Dean on the drive, feeds it off, and the bucket good for Connor Linke. Loyola had some trouble scoring in their last A-10 game when they lost to St. Bonaventure in the second half. And the offensive woes continuing here early as Leons draw 19. Bradley nearly knocked off Michigan State in the NCAA tournament
Here in the first 6 minutes.
You saw Drew Valentine, who all last in the rebound to Miles.
Good defense down there, tough left-hand hook, and then he rebounded that ball cleanly. Look how quick Bradley gets back defensively.
Rubin down low, Alston the bucket and the foul. All A-10 this season has been such a great find for the Loyola the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, look at it. Loyola's gone back into a little bit of a matchup zone defense, and they fall back into their man-to-man, but they're really trying to pack in the painted area.
Davis, nice pass down low for Birch.
Yeah, you got to.
Loyola off to a 2 for 11 start from the field. Connor Hickman leaves it off Hanna. Around Rubin for the cup. Jalen Quinn. Off of Rubin and out to Leons. Another takeaway for the Braves. Leons coast to coast.
Wow, that was pretty. Leons behind the back. Oh.
They were trying to figure things out after having some guys transfer from last year. But they played great basketball really since their South Florida game, December 16th. And now David Delacoon will go to the line after they got a
blown out by 20, because they're really struggling here early on.
Championships. Yeah, it's definitely something to think about. 3 points per game. They're a very good defensive team as well, but really what did them in that St. Bonaventure game was they went ice cold from the field in the second half and really couldn't recover. 5 to shoot for Loyola. Des Watson in the corner for 3. That won't go. Tom Welch the rebound and the putback.
Oh boy, did they.
Now Leon's working against Sheldon Edwards. Spins around him. Gets past Welch for the bucket.
Boy, his young man has got one.
Well, you said that one where he went behind his back was like Scottie Pippen. What was that one like?
Well, I'll tell you what, Scottie Pippen had some length, and at 6'7", he reminds me of young Scottie Pippen. In a nice stop coming out of that timeout, Coach Valentine's squad, they can ill afford to let Bradley run that score up to 35 or 38 points in this half. They got to do it on the defensive end.
And shares the regular season conference crown. They finished in last place, and what Drew Valentine was able to do to turn this program around, really remarkable in 1 year. There's a three ball, good for Connor Hickman. 16-point lead for the Bradley Braves, who jumped out to the 10-0 lead and haven't looked back. Patrick Mwamba, the up fake now inside to Miles Rubin for the bucket.
That's
5 to shoot now for Bradley. Duke Dean at the top. Dean with 2 to shoot, with 1 to shoot, has to put it up, gets it off the glass to go, and a foul.
well, Duke Dean, a guy said foul, a guy trying to throw one up there to beat the shot clock.
Dean missed. Jalen Quinn around Birch, no. Tip back is good for Miles Rubin.
Oh, a couple of hands up there above the rim there. You wonder if that one might have been touched while it was still in the cylinder. The officials missed it.
Davis blocked by Rubin, but a foul called. And Drew Valentine, Rubin. Christian Davis at the free throw line.
We're going to reward the offensive player for being a...
Watson down low. Against a double, they have to kick it out. Watson now for 3 from the left wing, no.
You see the way Bradley swarms to the basketball when it gets down there below the free throw line.
Guys try to get something going.
Well, they got to obviously stay with.
Looking like a young Scott Williams out there.
I don't never move that fast. I've blocked a couple shots, but not as many as these dudes.
Miles Rubin will go to the line. With Loyola's blocks record this season, and the first free throw up for tonight. Miles Rubin connects on the... You made the point earlier that the Ramblers, obviously they need some stops. Down 15 points. And Miles Rubin nearly got it, but flies out of bounds. Drew Valentine has said this year, when we're at our best, we're defending. Duke Dean at his best from beyond the arc and hits a 3.
Yeah, that's...
This is a Bradley team that for many years under Brian Wardle has prided itself on being that stingy defensive team. Really, every team in this conference, right? It's a conference where if you can't defend, you can't win. And Duke Dean, the good minutes here late in his collegiate career. And now defending Adelakun to the post. 6 to shoot. Quinn for 3, and finally Loyola hits a 3. They're now 1 out of 10. So Loyola gets some pressure, able to beat it with the shot clock off. Ten seconds left here in the first half. Braden Norris, a long 3 from the NIT logo. No. Rebounded Hickman. Hannah at the buzzer. Won't go. Almost got it from half court. We have to be going for Bradley to have success. Balanced scoring in the first 20 minutes, and one of the reasons they've got this commanding 17-point lead. What are you looking for here early from Loyola in the second half? They're going to need that from Braden Norris.
Well, yes, hitting some threes, obviously, and knocking down some shots. They got to rebound their defensive glass well, try to get out in transition and score.
Now Darius Hannah, the Thunder slam. Now Alston on the wing, way short on that 3 try. Down the court quickly, Hannah blocked by Alston, but they're going to call the goaltender.
Yeah, you nailed it, Jordan. Nice job of Hannah getting out and running in transition for a big man. He is at every foul's a bad foul.
Oh, the inbound goes to Alston for the dunk. And now you got Duke Dean to the free throw line.
Yeah, you can see right there up underneath, and see it's the right hand on the back of the
thing is, listen, I don't want to fall on him.
Right.
So I'm trying to get him out.
There was some intention behind the shot to the back of the head.
Davis at the top. Guarded tightly by Sheldon Edwards. 8 seconds to shoot. Hickman into the paint. Bucket and the foul over Rubin.
Oh, when it's your night, it is your night. What a night.
He's got a couple of rebounds, a couple of assists tonight, make it 8.
Large lead. Maybe Bradley tightens up a little bit to give yourself a chance to try to steal one in the final seconds of the game.
Norris coming around the curl, hits a 3.
Fans think that Alston got away with a little high dribble here along the sideline.
Might have a point. Here's Delacoon. Goes to the top. Norris passes on the 3. Drives the lane for the bucket.
Son of a coach, knows what he's got to do there. That little
momentum that they're trying to build.
Offense looks better, right? Like
yes.
It just seems like Loyola is almost fighting themselves to try to score points.
Alston down the lane against Linky. No, Delacoon, yes.
Oh, that's what you need. They got 10, make it 12.
Misses the 3, and Alston grabs the rebound.
Suddenly, Bradley cannot rebound their own defensive glass.
Delacoon spins around Leons, and a foul call. Ramblers, who were down 21, trying to chip away here.
Good job coaching him up. He hadn't sit down all night. He is working his guys and continue to fight.
Duke Dean met by Dolan up at the Bradley logo. 5 to shoot. Now 3, Dean, no. Leons the rebound, stripped from him, but a foul. Foul, Malabai Leons at the line. And knocks down the first. Malabai Leons knocks to 2. Now this is a guy who is an all-time great Loyola player. And in talking to Drew Valentine, you know, that's one of the things you don't think about in these tournament settings. They're one and dones, but great careers can come to an end in a flash.
Oh, nice. Jones got to figure out a way to get another bucket here.
Norris misses that 3. Grabbed his own rebound on the long carom. And now Greg Dolan on the drive. Alston goes to work in on Hannah, scores off the trying to get out of the double. It's taken away by the Ramblers. Des Watson gets it across midcourt and slows it down. Braden Norris uncorks, knocks down another 3. Norris now with 11 all. But you said it earlier, you know, they had struggles offensively in that Atlantic 10 quarterfinal game against St. Bonaventure. And for a lot of this game, they've had the same struggles.
To get back to playing ball game.
Take a look at Bradley on the other side. They went 13-7.
Rubin was there to change that shot. He didn't block it, but he certainly, his presence there changed it enough that Hickman couldn't put it where he wanted to on the glass.
Norris, no. Rubin the tip back. Wow,
this is impressive. This Loyola team is all heart, toughness, and grit. They are fighting back.
10-point game after it was 21 earlier in the second half.
Right in front of this 1-1.
He does. Named to the Missouri Valley Conference Most Improved Team. Braden Norris feeds it up for Edwards. It gets knocked away, but the Ramblers managed to keep it. And now into the paint, Patrick Mwamba. That would be tough, gotta tell you. Braden Norris kick out. Here's Mwamba, passes up the 3. Lost his footing, but Delacoon able to keep it. And now Dame into the lane and puts it off the window.
Got a way to get the ball either in the paint or off to the free throw line.
Well, Drew Valentine was setting the screen on us. There's no question.
Yes, indeed.
A very good high ball screen. And now Hickman, step back jumper is good.
Oh, their seat.
Norris finding Quinn. Kick to the corner, now back up. Here's Quinn, knocks down a 3. It's a 7-point game.
Well, I love that movement. Swing it side to side, catch the defense, slow in rotation.
Hickman trying to take advantage and get down the floor, but the Ramblers scramble back on defense. And now a foul away from the ball. It's Braden Norris for Loyola with 8:25.
Defense here trying to give Loyola a different look on this possession.
Delacoon underneath Mwamba. Tries to move around Leons and does.
Wow, nice interior
Lead for Bradley early in the second half. Birch with the turnover. Here comes Mwamba. Down the floor to Watson. 9 Eastern time on ESPN+. So Habs of basketball.
Well, we were commenting off air that we thought that Loyola might.
And now Adelakun is fouled, so 2 missed free throws. They get the rebound, they'll go back to the line. Now to the free throw line, and he misses, so that's 3 consecutive one coming for the Ramblers. And Adelakun, the handle to Davis. Hickman threw it too fast for Hannah. Ramblers with an opportunity. Watson the Euro step. And goaltending is going to be called. And the basket good for Loyola. 8-9 run. Unbelievable turnaround for Loyola Chicago. Down by 2. Davis. The skip pass and out to Dean. A 3 is good. Goes down low for Linke. Almost stolen. And now Dean hoists a 3. Too strong. Rebounded Leons. Alston's got to be careful. He has 4. Is that the 5th foul?
Might be.
No. By the way, you are right. It was the 5th block for Leons as well. Back-to-back seasons with 50 blocks and 50 steals.
And boys,
this rivalry always produces. Steal by Davis. Trying to beat Edwards to the basket. No. Rebound. Putback is good for Connor Hickman.
Oh, they could ill afford a turnover and a transition bucket. The lead has grown back up to 9.
Dolan trying to get around Dean in a foul call on Duke. And he knocks down the first. Dolan. And Dolan, NIT.
Well, Bradley obviously trying to milk a little of his clock.
And Leons is fouled with 6 on the shot clock. And a foul against Dane. I think it's pretty easy to pick your school most years, right?
Well,
Any of these because it's probably going to be wrong. But I did pick Duke, and this was not
such a good game going, but we're going to talk about that after the basketball game, putting Duke in that Final Four and leaving my Tar Heels out.
Yeah, I'm nervous for that talk. Now in the corner, 3-ball is good for Braden Norris.
Well, foul difficulty and knocks down a quick triple.
Foul by Leons, finding Darius Hannah with 3:15 to go. And a nice pass underneath, and Duke Dean will put it in.
Got caught ball watching, and his guy went back door for the easy bucket. Coach Valentine's head just dropped to his chest.
8-point lead now, and Norris in the paint scores on the foul.
Point game with this made free throw here.
There it is.
A lot of time left. 9, now it's at 5 again. So they just keep coming. 5 to shoot.
3 seconds to shoot. 2, do they know it? Davis a 3. End of the shot clock, no. Rebound ripped down by Mwamba.
Great stop by Loyola. That's what you want, a big man shooting a shot that he's not comfortable taking.
Jalen Quinn firing it towards the basket and a foul called. Good free throw shooter. Well, the Ramblers have left some points on the board, and they leave another one.
Oh, a possibility for 2 big points. They could have made it a single possession game.
Loyola now 10 out of 17. Quinn the steal. Quinn, no. Rebound, Hannah.
Oh, he tried to challenge Hannah, maybe try to get to the free throw line. He probably been better served to circle back out. A lot of time left in this game. No need to panic.
Under 2 minutes.
Again, Bradley taking some time off of that game clock.
Darius Hannah with 5 to shoot, down to 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot, end of the clock, puts it in.
Are you kidding me? With the shot clock running down, he settled for the triple. This time he said, oh no, I'm going to my strength, I'm going inside, and kind of looking back over his.
And that feels tenuous. Out of the timeout, Alston, no. Tipped back to Adelakun, and Norris has got it. Greg Dolan with a good look from three. Misses there. Hannah the rebound. And now
then he's not getting his fifth foul because they need his three-point shooting down the stretch.
They beat the pressure. Duke Dean ahead for Hannah.
I would have never thought you'd throw an alley-oop from 45 feet away in that type of situation, but boy, Dean delivers a strike and Hannah flushed it home.
And now a three off target from Mwamba. And Darius Hannah with the exclamation point that may just send Bradley on to round two. Davis, yes! It's an 11-point game with 40.8 left.
Oh, Bradley with two big stops and two big buckets to end the basketball game. And then racing it down the other way. No quitting the Ramblers. They get a lay-in off the glass, and Coach Valentine snatches a timeout. But look at this one more time. He threw that from darn near half court for the alley-oop,
which appears to have put Bradley into round two. Baseball pass down the floor, and Dean is fouled by Dolan with 34.7. And you look at the totality of this game.
Yeah, 43 points.
And it appears, though, Scott, in the end, that Bradley's
Loyola with his 43 points in the second half, but they have done just enough down the stretch with these offensive rebound possessions and making their free throws and just keep the Ramblers away from winning this basketball game.
Here's Philip Alston for three. That won't go. A foul. It's going the other way. To ice this game away, misses the free throw, but still an 11-point lead. Only three losses came to Loyola when they were still in the Missouri Valley Conference. You heard the Bradley fans chanting MVC. I think that their message was received. Shot clock is off. Braden Norris misses the three. The rebound to Hannah, and the Bradley Braves can dribble it out. Bradley's going on to round two of the National Invitation Tournament. 74-62, they knock out their in-state rivals.
Well, hard-fought game. Like you say, the tale of two halves. Loyola showed a lot of fight coming back and making this a two-possession game, but at the end, Bradley did not splinter. They buckled a little bit, but they did not break, and they get the victory, and will move on to the next round.